How's it going, everybody? So I've just been playing Micropolis. um, so in the start of the video, you're presented with a new city or a new map. So this one, I don't know if I like this one. So let's see. Just try this one. Let's play this one. All right. So the goal of the game is to start building a city towards the center of a map. And then over time you'll eventually make money and generate power and build your own city. So in terms of technical writing, so we have on the left logos for each symbol to use. So we'll start with major power supplies because that's what you need to generate money and allow people to live there. So here, let's just start building a bunch of roads in the middle. So yeah, each time you don't have the funds to build something or you need to plow an area for building something, you'll see something in the menu in the bottom right. And it'll just very briefly say, oh, insufficient funds or more zones needed. So that's that. So here's some roads. We put a power plant in the middle so we can produce some power, maybe some commercial power too. Alright, so let's use some roads. This game is definitely difficult at the start, but the more you play, the easier it gets. So other technical writing features, you can see in the top right, there's the date, the population, the funds. So probably a smart idea to build a police department or fire department. So that'll help your power resources in your residential areas develop. Put these there, put some wiring on it so it can produce power. Some more roads. And yeah, the most glaring technical writing aspect I've noticed is the budgeting. You'll see in a second when you can adjust the speed of the game, so you can play from obviously pause to slow to fast, normal, super fast. So we're playing at normal. So eventually we'll get towards the end of the year and we'll see a bunch of technical writing examples such as budgeting, taxing, and just yearly reports on what you've spent. So I'm just continuing to build some roads right now. Alright, so here's the menu. So what I've learned is you want to tax it around 6 to 7%. So let's just see what 6 does. Now that we've built a police and fire fund, you don't need too much funding, so I'm going to lower that. And then transportation fund, lower that a little bit because we still need to develop it. And so this is a great example of technical writing where it's very specific, it's very drawn out of your budgeting. The cash you've had at the beginning of the year, which is this. Taxes collected, I haven't collected any taxes. So we end up with, this is what you pay per fund. And yeah, so we're just going to continue with these and keep playing. So we want probably more industrial power too. So we'll build some of these. Need some more residential areas as well. So we'll kind of make an area for that really quick. I like the interface of this game. It's very simple. If you ever get stuck, it's very easy to find help anywhere. But so just building. Another example of technical writing, you see like the C for commercial and PD for police department and stuff like that. So just another example. Alright, so we're gonna add another power source, which is a nuclear source, which could help develop our city even more so, but you want to put that away because you don't want the pollution to increase and spike. So I'm going to put that here. It'll cost $5,000 as it says right here. And then we want to connect that to the city. So we're going to add some roads. Alright, so right now we have $8,331 left. I want to get a rail out there too. So we can do that. And eventually when we get across water boundaries, we'll do that too. So it's just to connect it. Alright, so we need some residential areas. We'll put some in here. Alright, so it says the area must be bulldozered first. So we'll get a bulldozer. Bulldoze, like, let's see, right here. Right here. Let's do this one too. Alright, then we'll just add these on. Kind of space them out a little bit so we don't have to bulldoze them again. Alright, now we're going to connect these roads. Here, I'll have them go over some trees. I'll have them cut back. Alright, so this is a decent setup right now. We have some commercial power, nuclear power, police department, fire rescue. So now, looking at it, we have $6,688 left. So we probably need more zones in general. So I'm going to build some roads through here. Oh, so now we're down to our budget again. So now we have more money requested, more money that we need to pay. So we're actually going to lower this funding a little bit more, lower this a little bit more, and continue on. This is just a cool little figure here, so you know what you have for capital expended expenses per year and your cash at the end of the year. So this year was a good year. We had $8,000 more in cash. So we'll continue with that. Yeah, it's just been fun learning how to play this game in general, just because I've had my own troubles of learning how to make money, keep a stable, functioning economy within your city. So this is a decent start. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do more commercial zones and residential zones, so we'll build some more roads. Connect these. Have another road going through here. Alright, let's get these commercial zones in here. So that's good. Some residential areas in here. Just on the outside. Alright, so another cool aspect of this game is it will report updates to your buildings. So like here it says blackouts reported, check power map. So that means I need to supply more power to other areas in the map where they're obviously not getting power. So we need more power plants around here. So we have $4,600 left. So I'll probably just use this power plant to get it through to the developing areas over here and the residential areas and commercial areas. Roads are deteriorating also is a lack of funds. So Got to start repairing those. Where else? Oh, there's one. Alright, so the blackouts are still reported. So let's see what we can do here. Get some more industrial. That's only 100, we have 1400, so we can definitely do that. Probably need some wiring. That's why the power's not getting through to everybody. So we'll just connect these. Connect it to the outsider areas. There it is. So this industrial area is building now. So we're still looking good. We have $1,142. Just trying to connect all these to keep us power supply. Alright, so our roads are now looking pretty good. Don't have too many faulty areas. We'll just repair some of these. Alright. Alright, so we have another report. So this year looks like we started with less cash and we made a very good amount back, almost 5 times. Actually, what am I saying? Not even 5 times. Like a little over 6 or 7 times more. So that's pretty good. You want to keep the tax rate at 6 or 7 to keep a stable economy, but also you don't want to tax too much, or else put your metropolis at a disadvantage. So we'll continue with this. Alright, so we have a good little city here. Still need more to develop, still need to edit some of these roads. So get those in, make sure the city's still looking good. So you could probably, we don't have too much money right now, so we can't do too much. Let's see. So we have some power over here. So nuclear over here, stadium, can't afford. It looks like we just need some more commercial and industrial and residential areas, so why not build some more roads? We'll just connect these. In terms of technical writing, this isn't technical writing, but it's very important to notice your location and placing of power resources and supplies next to each other, because that determines how it affects the rest of the city. So, for example, if you put a nuclear power plant next to a bunch of residential areas, that'll increase the pollution, which is up right now, and then also blackouts are reporting, so we need to fix that. You always have to be on your feet with all these updates, because this is a fast-moving game sometimes. These a little bit. Get some residential areas in here. So we have insufficient funds already, so not the best, but we have a good little city right now. Let's see. So also another aspect of this game is there's disasters that you can implement, like monster, fire, flood, meltdown, tornado, and earthquake, and all these develop and affect your economy in specific ways. So you can actually have those happen to negatively affect your city or also positively affect your city. Because if there's too much pollution, you have no money, that might be a good time to implement it so you can kind of start fresh, but sometimes it can affect you in good ways, where it can lead to reproduction of whatever you just built, or just rebuilding of whatever you had before the disaster. So let's see. We have a lot of open areas. We only have $100, so we can't do too much. I'm going to try to go a little faster. Maybe tax a little higher, raise it to 7. Let's pay more of this. I know we don't have too many funds right now, so we'll continue with that. We're at minus 49 funds. That is not good. So I guess we can just see how it develops and go from there. So yeah, it says insufficient funds, roads deteriorating. Not the best situation right now, but we'll probably just have to move to a next generation, maybe tax a little less.